Good morning, Teambrook fishing.
Good morning everybody. We're here at Embryos Lake, Norton Disney Complex. Let's see what we can get. Teambrook fishing. If you're fishing Norton Disney, you're coming to a big spa, top end of the spa, there's a butchery, and then this deli, and does everything. So they do a fresh baguettes, any sandwich you want, all done, fresh. So when you're fishing, it's literally 5 minutes away from Norton Disney. Get your son up. Great place, and also you can get some nice pork pie. Rest of the stuff looks delicious. Right, here we are, Roybrook, Teambrook fishing. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Sun's out, it's lovely. We're in March, just coming out of winter, just getting into spring, and weather's lovely today. And I'm on Turner's Lake, Peg 12. It's a social, all lads on. They've been on. It's a long story, I'll tell you about that. It's a bit of a road trip. Didn't start off here, started off somewhere else, I've ended up on this lake. I'll explain that later on anyway. So I'm just showing you at swim where I'm in. They're down at bottom, lads, if you can see them over my shoulder. Down here, chatting away. So we've got all pegs coming along this side. I'm in Peg 12, so they're next to each other. Turners and then other lakes. So we've got your lake on my shoulder, you turn around that lake. So we've got some on that lake, some on this lake. So I'm on Turners, I'll swim it around, show you my swim. Peg 12, Turners, that's what I've got to work with. As you can see, batter just pulling up when I get sorted out. That's what I'm working with. Swan come to meet me, so I'll get set up and we'll have a chat. Right, Teambrook fishing, what can I say? Right, how it all started, we're beginning at week on Tuesday. Marcus and all lads were deciding to go fishing, and they were going down to Wiz Beach on Cafe Lake, which is carp up to £30, all sizes. So runs water, quite an easy water to be honest, and big cats in. So we thought, obviously it's just coming out of winter, spring, it's nice to get a bend in your rod, so I thought that'd be a perfect place to go. So cut a long story short, they went down. I couldn't go down till Thursday, they went Tuesday, and toilets don't work. So they're paying 35 quid a night with no toilets, and apparently got told to, when they said what they do with things, they said have your number 2 in a bag. Yeah, in a bag. So if you can imagine, that weren't good. So they had 2 days of that, says now that's it. Packed up and went to Norton Disney. So been a long road trip. I was on my way down to them when they said it, so it's been all over the place. So anyway, we're on Norton Disney. I got set up only just time's getting on now in day, believe it or not. It's like 2 o'clock-ish, and they up and do it at 8, so you might think what's took all that time, but it was like catching up with mates, having a laugh. I was in no rush, to be honest, because I don't sleep good when I'm fishing. I think about all sorts and get on lake and things like you do. So I've took my time, set up well. One of the things I've done, and I made a mistake straight away, is I've not fetched my rod pod. I've fetched my sticks to put in. It's goalposts. I've put them in. It's hard ground, so it's not grass, it's gravel. So that's been very hard and a bit lopsided, and it's been doing me head in. Anyway, I'm up, I'm fishing, finally got my rods in. So we'll keep giving you an update on what's happening in this Norton Disney, and we'll see how we go on. Little view from swim. So I'm in Peg 12. It's a big complex, this Norton Disney, but we've done it so we can all get near to each other. So we're having a social, so I'm on, and that's how we're explaining before. You can see me Dalkins slightly leaning over. That's best I could get him. It's drove me nuts. I've been straightening them up and keep leaning over, and it took forever to even get them in. And I've got a mallet to bang him in and rest of it. Anyway, they're in. They ain't water. One of the other things is wind blowing up now. I'm glad wind's blowing in my face, so that's making me a bit more confident. But I've turned Delkin sensitivity fully down. A minute not bleeping, but earlier it were like I'd got runs, it were just going off for now. So I've turned them down to full sensitivity. They are very sensitive Delkins, but I do love them. So let's hope something can happen. Teambrook fishing. Sun's right, it's warm, but wind where I am is absolutely horrific, blowing in rain. I've had to really make sure I just bivvies peg down, because if you can remember what happened to me on Trent Fuel with Nash tight and hide, it completely took off, so I've really banged it down, pegs in. As you can hear, wind's very strong, so I've not been able to do too much filming outside, even though I've got mics. I've tried it, and looking back on footage, it's all you can hear wind, so I'm hopefully not as bad because I'm sat in here. Not much to report. Right, finally an update on this side. On this side of water, we're lucky and managing. There's not a wind, and because of this wall, as you can see, hopefully we'll get this footage in without all that wind. Because everything I've tried to film at my side, which is completely opposite, it's only across that other lake, but the wind's wrapping in, and I can't get any sound in it. So we've come across here for it. Right, Marcus's setup, absolute beautiful setup is here. It means business. So right, this is Marcus. I don't think you've seen Marcus before on our videos. But he's now part of Teambrook. He's going to start coming regular and thing with us. We've been friends for a bit, but now he wants to come fishing. He used to fish on his own, but he's going to join group and start getting into it. So this week we're going to be a social with us all and everything. I couldn't get on well latent thing. Anyway, I'm going to pass you over to Marcus, where we were originally fishing on road trip and where we're at now. Tell us through, Marcus.
People were doing different things, they were busy, and I just thought I was that excited because I haven't fished for a year and a half.
Marcus, why are you talking Jamaican?
Well, go on.
I'm only joking, go on.
A year and a half, and I thought, I'm going Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I gets down there Tuesday.
Where?
Wiz Beach.
Right.
Willowcroft, is it?
Yeah,
Willowcroft Fisheries. Absolute runs water. Don't look much, but fishing is absolutely.
So a great place to go for some days, especially time of year. Sorry for interrupting. Who wants to catch? So we know that about Definitely. It. We recommend it. It's a long run from where we are up north, but worth it. But we didn't end up staying there. Back to your story.
Yeah. So on Tuesday, I was like a kid in a candy shop. I couldn't sleep. Got up at 1:30 in the morning. Set off at 4. Drove down. Absolutely knackered. Put my rods in. I had one. And then I just winged it. Other two guys come down on Wednesday.
Which is Ryan and Jason.
Ryan and Jason, but toilets weren't working, so they didn't really want to stay. Roy didn't want to come, so I just thought, you know what? Everybody was talking about Norton Disney, so I thought, I'm on it. And here I am.
So you basically packed up, got in car, come out to Norton Disney. What day did you arrive here on? Wednesday. So you come here, you've picked your spots. Did you all arrive Wednesday at the same time? Yeah. Yes. So you all arrived Wednesday. Today's Thursday. I come this morning early, same again, couldn't sleep. Here, got in. And in fairness, took forever to set up because I just took my time, tired.
Same with us.
Yeah, social, enjoyed it. Not making excuses. I haven't done that much fishing. It's in, so hopefully we're going to get somewhere.
And I think, to be quite honest, we got on at about 12:30.
2 o'clock we got here.
All right.
Did we?
2 o'clock.
Yeah, I heard him say that before.
Well, 2
yeah,
o'clock we didn't have rods until like 6. We just took us time. Because obviously, first one for me, I was absolutely knackered. But I did have 2 fish.
Yeah, at Overlake.
No big, but absolutely fantastic condition.
That meadow were lovely.
And beautiful fish.
Don't all have to be monsters, are they?
I'm fishing just round that bend there.
Yeah, and I'm going to show you that because, to be honest, this spot, and we've not seen much going, but down where Swans are pitching all his bait, we should get on video. They're pinching it all now. That's been fizzing its head off. So we walked down and all three of us saw it, and there were so much signs of carp and backside at water. We all got excited, but obviously it's his swim, so he's got it bang on nose. He's cast it out down here, he's got it done. As you can see, Swans pinching it. Hopefully not going to pinch it all. And carp's had some. Them swans will not actually scare carp off because they're used to that. So hopefully, if they don't actually get on his bait, swans, which we don't want to be happening, is in a bit deeper water. But anyway, I think that hopefully is going to produce. Where else are we, Marcus, with rods? While we're on that.
Oh, so I've just got one directly in front of me, mid-water.
Yep.
And I'm just sorting a zig out again. I've had a couple of runs, or the knocks, or whatever you want to call it, on zigs.
Zigs, yep.
No fish yet, but I am really optimistic.
So you've opened your options really in every way, which is good.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you're on zig. You've been mid-water. I know you've been up and down with it and stuff. Done. Also, Marcus is a very good cook. So we're done a fantastic meal today. Could all smell it on Bankside. And one of the things when he was saying coming with Teambrook, he wanted to start cooking for us all. Anyway, I made this fantastic meal and we all had pot noodles. He just made it for his son. I'm just getting that in on camera.
I just like to say, it was first one for me. So I was just winging it. My lovely missus cooked me liver and onions. I've got...
Why had it been pre-done that? You just wound it up?
I've got
it did look amazing, I'll be honest.
I've got chilli for tomorrow. But the Tuesday, I had jerk chicken.
Yeah, wicked.
But watch this space because...
Yeah, you are going to be doing some cooking, aren't you, on some of these videos?
Big man's cooking.
Yeah. So on socials, and anybody who wants to come on socials, because last minute we put this on and I feel terrible because I feel who's probably gone to West Beach, because that's where we're originally going. So on Facebook, inbox me, saying, can we come? If we ever say we're going on a social or we're going on it, anybody who watches this channel wants to come, you can just come. When we're at, if I put a finger on where we're going, wherever it is, Norton, Disney, Sapphire Lakes, Cromwell, anywhere, if we put it out, we're going. If you want to go, just get in touch. Just come. We're open for everybody.
Just add, it's first time I've been fishing with these three guys, and it's like I've been with them forever.
Well,
absolutely
if you can't be real, that's all we are, isn't it?
Exactly, and that's what, and it is.
Yeah.
You look at all your videos, what you've done previously, and you say it how it is. You don't hide no, and that's exactly what I've seen from you, and all three of you.
Yeah. Well, welcome Marcus to Teambrook fishing and enjoying it, and obviously, big man team. So this one's just like we keep it real and try and keep it real. So sometimes you swear in it. We try not to do that. Sometimes we hit things on it. If we cast into a tree, we'll film it and show it you. If we catch fish, we'll hopefully show it you and that. So we're open. We're open. How it is. So that's where Marcus would catch up.
Nice.
All right. This man needs no introduction. Jason Reynolds.
Freeman.
Let's change to Freeman because police are after him. But he used to know me as Reynolds. Right, Jason, you weren't on as many videos last year. You didn't go fishing as much as what you normally do. And we've just had a talk, and you don't mind explaining that because you get people in the same thing, and we try and keep honest on that. So you can tell us what we're going on, Jason.
Well, I've ended up turning into a diabetic. Then my liver were packing in on me, so I've had to have injections for my liver to function properly. And then I'm back on straight now, but I've had to cut drink out more or less everything. And
you're not drinking more on Bankside, are you?
No, I'm not drinking pints of whiskey like I used to do.
No, you're not having no drinks, are you?
Just pop and that now.
You've just gone over with alcohol.
I'm just trying to get my health better.
Why I'm saying this, Jason, is because like in past, people's either loved you or hate you. And I'd say 90% have loved some of them funny things you've done on Bank because you're so real and so honest, and they've loved like seeing you get drunk because you're a character. But what not everybody realises, which you don't mind me saying, is how far you've come from when you were a teenager and stuff you went through and gave up. We'll talk about drugs. We don't have to go on about it. So you got offered all that, which is brilliant. And every morning you should pat yourself on back because you managed to get away from a terrible life, ain't it, Jason?
Yeah, terrible life of crime.
Everything, yeah. But you got your sent away from that. Fishing helped you, didn't it? Getting round rape people helped you. I'd like to think I helped you with that. You got your sent sorted out and done. And like, obviously, when you come off that thing, you need a bit of substitute. So alcohol were a lot better substitute than what you were on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So, and now you're going one step further. You realise alcohol's also not that good. So you're cutting down on that, like, kind of, without being rude, but if you have a drink now, it's like somebody normal would have, you know what I mean? Just now and again, occasional birthdays, now and again, we're done. But you're not even drinking on Banksides, are you?
Not like I used to.
Like one or two lads just after, you've offered it, you haven't done it. Earlier you got a chance of tray of Stella, didn't you? What were really cheap, somebody selling on here, tray of Stella for a tenner. And normally you'd have dived on that, wouldn't you, Jason?
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm really proud of you. And people what follow you yourself, and you get a lot of fans on here. Because you're dead honest, Jason. You know what I mean? And people like honesty. Anyway, back down to fishing, that's the thing. So You're back on track now, Jason, aren't you? You're feeling better, you said. So
trying to get fishing in a couple of times a month.
Yeah, so this year we'll get you on video a lot more. And
it's just like now I've got my passport. I don't want to be in UK as much.
Yeah, so you're going to be getting a bit of France fishing in and going all over, yeah.
And then I've got to take Mrs. to like Spain and Benidorm and stuff like that because she's missing out on not spending time with me because I'm spending more time with.
So you're going to be doing a lot more travelling, but you're going to be doing a lot more fishing, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Getting up videos. So that was good for a nice catch up, Jason. Thank you.
This now 3 turns.
Yeah.
Will be a foot. It should be about a foot under water.
Just while we're on it, Ryan, welcome to Thing because we now got you on. But so you're just helping out with this on Zig. But we talked about earlier, Marcus. I love this one you've got on. Which Zig do you prefer? I don't mean bait. I mean about this is this one is it?
This is a Nash one, but I do.
This is a Nash.
Yeah,
okay.
But I do prefer
the Fox.
The Fox, and I think it's just aesthetics. I think it just looks better.
Yeah, don't it? But do you think it works better?
About 3 foot under, innit?
I think
3 turns.
I think they work exactly the same.
Okay.
It's a foot.
But
3 turns is a foot.
Actually, on your tackle, it's a bit of a tackle tight, I suppose.
Yeah.
On your tackle, it looks nice.
I would have done it.
Yeah.
Another.
No.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, if it comes down a foot at a time until he gets to the bottom.
Yeah, keep salting it.
Right, or he can do it half a foot, just so it's 6 inch or whatever. Right, it just keeps every half an hour or whatever.
And we're also getting a bit excited this Zig because we had a bit of a tech, didn't we? It weren't quite there, so there was some activity on it. So we've just tinkered with it a little bit between us all. Everybody's had a bit in that, so we've all had it his own way how we'd do it. But between us all, we've got it right.
So I think if I catch a fish, it's not my fish; it's Teambrook fishing fish. Because everybody's had a bit.
Yeah, but anyway, it's done. Ryan, this is your life. Come and sit yourself down.
Oh no, here we go.
All right, so we've got Ryan, who you've met plenty of times on show, and obviously there weren't much fishing round Christmas time, were there? Because obviously you were busy with pantomime and old dwarf stuff and everything. So anyway, Christmas is finished, all pantomimes are finished.
Now we're back on it.
Obviously you earn a lot at Christmas, don't you? With all that pantomime stuff. But anyway, that's out of the way, so you're back fishing.
Getting out chimneys and burgling presents.
Yeah, so how are you feeling about everything and getting back on a social and doing it?
I'm pretty good with it, mate, to be
good.
fair. I'm right glad to be out.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't get to do much last year. There were certain things happened and stuff.
Yeah, because you weren't as many last year, were you?
No, we had a few like funerals and stuff.
All right.
We had
well,
to get
thanks
through
for honestly that, because I weren't going to fix that in, but
so
yeah, I don't want to get into it, but just on numbers is beyond belief, innit?
Oh, it's ridiculous. I'm not even with it because
I don't want to upset you, but anyway, you've lost a lot of close people to you, a lot of members, and there's some to just so many incidents, it would be beyond belief, and that's life. And we talked about it earlier.
Yeah,
one minute you can be here, one go, and we're not talking about old people, are we?
No, not younger.
Things can just happen, and it's terrible. Anyway, we'll not go down that line. But that's why you weren't here. If people ask why you weren't on many videos,
we're back on it.
Yeah, New Year.
New Year. Let's try and move on and get on with it. And we're all happy on Bankside.
Yeah. Also, like I said earlier, I didn't think about this because we were going to plan some proper socials for all people what follow. But I just put it on Facebook, we're going, and I had about 8 people jumping on it saying, I wish I'd have known. Some wanted to it. I think some have gone down to Wiz Beach, which I feel terrible about, because we ended up here, we were going to Wiz Beach, we've explained that earlier.
To be fair, our reason why I said I wanted to go to Wiz Beach in the first place was not fish for a while. We've had a few thingies, and I just wanted to get a fish on bank.
Yeah, get a bend on rod.
Get a bend on rod, get back into rhythm.
And you are guaranteed it down here, aren't you, more or less?
No, it's a guarantee. But
it's a runs water.
You're 90% going to catch.
And as a runs water, because a lot of runs water usually runs waters because they don't have big fish in it.
I ain't got much.
The carp go up to £30 and the catfish are
130.
Yeah, so you can get you can get some PBs here as well.
Just under 40, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know about that. I know some went up 30.
Well,
it could be. I'm just saying I don't personally know about that.
There were a bloke who was sat fishing and he went on about it. He says there's a carp now to just under 40.
Oh, right. I know.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
So
I know there's some more 30. I know John White a few years ago got 2 30s on a trip.
There you go.
So I know they're in.
So they could be touching.
Yeah.
If he had them a few years ago.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. In fairness, that were about 4 or 5 years ago.
Amount of feed and amount of people what fishing.
Gets in. So anyway, getting back down to it. So we are going to organise some big social. We've talked about booking full leagues, getting people that want to go.
I honestly think just to book one where it's not too much headache, not too much hassle. I think here, Odgets or Stocks.
Yeah.
Which there's 8 pegs on here. I don't. Is there 12 on Stocks?
Yeah. What I do, Ryan, is put feeder out, say who's interested, and then you could know how many wanted to come, because a lot has asked, and they say, right, this is it. So depending on how many, like you say, 8's not, it's enough, but it's not that big a social. So said he one more, we'd book it on that. But I think this is a good place for a social. In fairness,
Definitely.
There's a lot of lakes out there.
The good thing is here, you could come here. Quite often, it's like fishing a different lake.
Yeah. Because there's that many
different lakes. Yeah. So you've got that many lakes on one venue.
Yeah.
And
Great baits.
And it's
Right.
good.
All right, Paul.
It's pretty
Great
good.
baits.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, it's all good. So.
Yeah. So anyway, what I'm on about. So even when we're not organising proper socials, get back to what my point were. Even when we go fishing. Anybody's welcome to come out there. We're not bothered. So, like, if somebody wants to come here today, they go. We can't guarantee they're going to get next to us because that's on any venue.
I'm not being funny.
They would have today. Yeah, we could have filled this place.
Yeah, but they could be there.
Yeah, and you're welcome to come round. Yeah, that's what we do.
We could always come round.
It's like now. I'm further away. I've actually fetched rods in.
Yeah. Well, we've had to. Haven't we?
You're just across, so that one's a receiver. But Forest 2 from here, we fetched his rods in. One's literally there across because that's where it lakes is. So he's got a receiver because he'll be on them in less than 2 minutes. And now we're having a chin wag today. We've been going to each other's swims, but this is where we're all together and that. So that's where we're at. So it's my first night here. We're here for 2 days, and I'm hoping and praying we catch them because when you're catching these watters, they're usually a good fish and a big fish, aren't they?
Well, that's the other reason to come here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed a fish,
no.
But if you do get one,
it's more a skills water, especially this time of year, but hopefully we'll have it.
Good one.
Yeah.
Chance for a good fish.
Yeah.
Simple.
Up there, Teambrook fishing. My first night. They've been here a couple of days. Nothing to report, not a bleed, I've just reset my rods, only because I've got up wanting to go to the toilet. I was absolutely freezing, so I've put kettle on to have a cup of tea, and well, a cup of tea's doing obviously it'll won't bivvy up because it's freezing. I will say something. I've got thermals on, 2 t-shirts, an hoodie as you can see, hat on. I'm in Nash Indulgence sleep system, which is 5 seasons. I'm under all that, and I can still feel cold. You feel it in your finger. It might be my age, whatever it is. I'm getting on now. You know what I mean? I'm 56. Could be that because I can't remember it ever being like this when I used to go thing. But still, to say some were out yesterday, and we're just coming to edge of winter, beginning of spring. I would say it's cold. So when you see a lot of these people saying, "Oh, well, Arnie, well, lovely and warm," they might be young guns. They might have got better blood than me. I'm cold. I'm telling you honestly, I'm cold. So if you are still coming out this time, do everything you can to get wrapped up and get warm.
Right, left stove running a bit to warm it up, so if I can get to sleep while I'm having a cup of tea. I would never leave it unattended. Never leave these unattended because you get carbon monoxide and it's actually happened on past where people's had them and you can die, you can kill you. People's died in the bivvy. So that's something to know if you're coming fishing and you're not sure of that. Get a carbon monoxide thing. I've said that before. As much as I've said it, I've got one, not fetched it. But whether fetched it or not, common sense. So like, you need ventilation. That when you're doing this. I've just got that on. I've had a cup of tea, so it's not been on too long. Temperature in here when I've got is I've got a little clock with temperature on. Where when I first got up on thing, it were 4. Let's switch on that light so you can see. If you can see in corner, so it's 12.5 now temperature. It were 4 something. I think it were 4.10 in corner as you can see. So that's straight away flying up. Do you know what I mean? So that's a lot warm about. I've had it on a bit. I've drunk my tea and I'm now on the second cup of tea. So it took a bit to get it that warm, but
It's lovely and warm now in here, so I'm warming it all up. I've got ventilation open on top of my bivvy, so carbon monoxide will be going out at top. It's warming my bivvy up. There's no wrong while you're awake getting your bivvy warm. Never ever fall asleep with it on. Don't lay down with it on, so you could fall asleep. Make sure you sat up and everything. You can get your bivvy warm, and then get it off, switched off. I'm gonna carry on drinking this cup of tea, leaving it running, getting it lovely and warm, so hopefully I can get straight back to sleep. So now it feels lovely before I woke up and it was freezing. And then hopefully I can get myself straight back off to sleep. So I hope that's a helpful tip for you. Jason's always up early for seeing fish, and other people say they are, but they're not. And they also say they get up as soon as the alarm goes. So we're going to find out, because Marcus is quite new to Teambrook fishing, so we're going to put him to test. Come on, Jason, let's see if he gets up to his alarms. If you walk down that far side and just get your little thing, but don't laugh. Let's see if he gets up and I go get text him. Right, early morning, sun's on its way up, so this is where we're fishing. We've got a lake that side, there's a path between, and a lake this side, so that's how socials worked. That's my bivvy audio, but I'll just turn round. So if you look down this way, you see that first one on your right, that's Jason's. One across from it, what you can't see, it's behind bush. Opposite him's Ryan's, and further down's Marcus. So this is where we're spaced out, and each one in here, one on next side there. So that's how we've done it. I'll show you my swim. Like I say, if you see it distance, sun's coming up, it's coming light, so I'm always up early. So anybody new to fishing, obviously people watch Fish Ages know this, you should always be part of fishing and getting up as early as you can, because this is when you then look for signs of fish. Because I've been here 24 hours, I've not cut out, I've not had a beep, I've not had out, so I've not seen any signs of fish. So by looking and scanning water, sitting out in your chair and getting an hour to hour, however long it took, you can sometimes get to see where fish are, and then you can obviously then cast to it, and if you can see where fish are, you stand a chance, don't you, of catching them. So that's a tip to people what's just getting out carping. If you're night fishing, get up early and look for that showing fish. But in fairness, I've been up absolutely ages, and there's not one fish on here shown, not one. Now, I keep forgetting what lake this one is because they're next to each other. So this one's Turners, so I'm on, you can see that on camera, Turners swim 12 arm on, and that's over lake across. So let's see how we go on. Have a look at how we're fishing. So, as you can see that hopefully on camera, simple rig. It's a Ronnie rig with a GH, baits, wafter. I'll just lift that up. Or sometimes I'll have a pop-up what's been soaked for ages, what's like, I can explain, it's in between a pop-up and a wafter. It's just right,
I like a pop-up sometime on them, but what's been soaked for a good 6 months or more, and you've got to try that. You've got to perfectly balance it in water to see what it is. I also will use that, but at the minute we're on dumbbells. And then obviously through with your tubing, rigmarole I like, which I've got on most of my rigs. Different bait, let's see how it is. So this is one of the dark ones, so I've got 2 on different ones, and then this one's a bit different. Something's had hold of this actually, so something's grabbed this. It had got a topper on it when I fetched it in, but I've just been down talking to the lad, so a mouse or a rat or something's come out of here and had that, because it's gone. There's no signs, it's not fall off, and it were hooked up like these are. So something's jumped up and I'd ended that off. But anyway, don't matter, I'm rebaiting them anyway. So I'll just nicely scan you. As you can see, it's coming up now. Sun is getting there. Hopefully it looks light on camera, so you're picking all this up. And this is my swim. Well, this is one arm in. I've got a lot of area watering to get in, but if you can see that bank sticking water there, the reason for that, and a really good tip what some people might not know. So as you can see, all this reeds outside my reed bed. What I'm going to do is I walked out yesterday to waders, put that in, and then that side I walked down a bit and I put some really brilliant bait out there. Stuck it down, what bait I believe in, really smelly, it all been glugged up, and I've left it. Unfortunately, swans jumped straight on it after. They weren't there, but they spot everything, so they've had some of it. I've rebaited a bit more up, left it, so hopefully some carp's been to swim, knows it there and come back. So soon my waders will be on. I'll gently be dropping that in, and then why that's in, so I'm not from alarms going directly out, which would catch you with weed. I walk down, put it on, and then you get an L. So I'm going to put my line round here. I'll show it you later. So the line goes down there, and then it puts it straight in line with my thing. So the fish, as soon as it moves, I'll get me right indication, but it's not, the line don't get dragged into this reeds then. So it's going to come, line's going to come to there, and then go that way. So it's a way of fishing round a corner and into like a bay without doing it. So I'm not right round, I'm literally just about 6 foot round them reeds where I've done it, and spread an area out and spread it a bit further out. So starting from there, so if they're coming in a bit deeper water, I've scattered a few boilies, about not too many this time of year, and then I have put a lot of pellets and everything, what's really smelly, and hemp and all that there. So hopefully if they come, they stay, bit of cocktail. So that's what I'm hoping is going to produce in a minute when I put it out. The other one will just be like, to be honest, because I'm not right sure, it'll be a pub chuck. I'm just going to go as far as I can, straight out into the middle with a PVA bag on it, and hope passing fish or fish capture it. If it works, I'll know whereabouts it were, and then I'll start wrapping up and using that spot. That was my process yesterday. Obviously didn't work, I've had no yet. And then this side at reeds, I've done the same, but I've not fished in reeds, I've fished further out, because good thing about when you come to Norton Disney, there's a gear what it's like on depth, all that. So many feet out, I think it's about 14 foot more. There's a nice little, not so much a shelf, but more a clear spot, if I can get it on finger, about there. So I went with what we said on there, and what local advice had said were a good spot with a lad what passed. So always listen to people what's fished it, because I haven't fished this lake, there's that many lakes on here. Fished a couple of them, I haven't fished this one. So people what's fished it and they give advice, you're a fool not to take it. So that's where my rods are going to be. It's a new day, so I've got another 24 hour. Unfortunately, Ryan and Jason's going home today, so I've already had 24 hour with them. Marcus is still staying. They've got to go home because something's cropped up and they've got to get back. But I'm staying and Marcus is staying, so I've got another 24 hours, so I'm hoping and praying we pull one out. The good thing out of these kind of lakes at Norton Disney, they're fantastic fish, and they're bigger fish. So they're not all easy waters, especially this time of year, but if you get one, hopefully on camera, it'll be well worth it. So fingers crossed, wish me luck. Let's see how we get on. Right, back down to some more tips. This box here, container, whatever you want to call it, I'm not up on name, but it's from Coda, compact, brilliant. Wickersley Angling sell these, that's where I got it from. Fantastic piece of kit. Top's clear so you can see through. They're waterproof, which you need for what I'm going to show you. and preparation. One of the things I learned, shout out to Gerard Williams, so he's changed me fishing by fishing with him because he's a pro angler, and I've learned a lot more. It's like being prepared. I used to go before thinking I was prepared, but I weren't. So this is preparation for you. So these are all made up before, do you know what I mean? And I've got different ones in here, so obviously I don't need to tell you what these are, but I'll say it just in case some people just start fishing don't know. So that's mesh, PVA mesh, they're pellets, but each one's dipped in different ones. So the dip what's in it's PVA friendly, so as you can see colours are different. You've got them, you can see how that's like a red, and then you'll see another colour at back and done. So they go straight onto my hook and done. So obviously when that hook's then on bottom, keeps your hook safe, so you know it's going to land and not be snagged up, because then it'll melt and you know that hook's then safe. So that's one good reason for using it, which you can use a PVA nugget to that, but this is doing the same job as a PVA nugget. So that'll break, and then you've got a lovely little presentation of bait, and at this time of year that's more than you need, I think, for a passing fish, because it's just enough for them to come over, see it and suck it up, and hopefully they've sucked your bait up on your hook, what's going to be in the middle of that. These before, if you don't know about them, they're really tight, and that's parachute rig, so that's really tight. If I nipped up just on the end of here without piercing it and letting any air in, bomb will drag it down, but that'll be off at bottom, and then it'll slowly burst, and then it'll sprinkle it all down and land gently down near your hook and get gear spread out. So that's a parachute rig, which, and if you look on some previous videos we've done, these are great, what I told you about, because like it's got a compartment here, if you can see, so that's PVA mesh and things to get up. Then it gets better, lid comes off and we go again. So we've got some more. These are the nuggets what I told you about, you can put them round it. Bit of carp caring corner. These are good, what they sell at things. So you fill these with flavouring, you stick it in, and whichever flavouring you want it, you can stick that in just through it, so you can see colours and flavours. Trying to find out what's going to work for that. So I fetch a few different flavours, a few different things. Same again at side, some PVA mesh and some PVA bags and some PVA tape, which is also good for tying up and stuff. And also different ways, like on your boilers you can do a string, and not everybody does that anymore. So you get that PVA tape, which is here, I'll just get you that. You can get these from old tackle shops, but Wickersley Angling, everything we show has got it, and they've got it at a great price. If you mention Teambrook, you might even get a discount. But anyway, so that tape, you put it through your boilie needle, stick it through, and you can stick whatever. I usually put about 4 or 5 boilies on and clip it, or then the boilie on hook. They'll all dissolve near it, so it's a little pile of boilies then near your boilie hook, or your waft, or your end bait, whatever you're putting on. And a passing fish again hopefully sees that, and you have it. So presentation, do them before you get here, do you know what I mean, and done. And hopefully that's what help. You can make them on bank, but be prepared, it makes life a lot easier. I used to do them on bank, but like I say, through fishing, learning more all the time, we're always learning. I think being prepared more over the last few years, I'm putting more fish on bank. Thank Jason, because he's always fetches all stuff for us to cook. Thank you, Jason. It never ever comes on this late, Jason, without fetching bacon, sausage, egg and all things. Some is just fetch pop noodles and all, but this lad fetches all best stuff. So we've not fetched now. Thank you, Jason, for that. And Ryan's cooking now for us. Why is everybody laughing at that? Somebody want to tell the truth? What are you laughing at?
Because I live on pot noodles. Because I live on pot noodles.
So what are we trying to say? No, years we've known you, I've never known you fetch bacon, egg at all. You just live on pot noodles. Not wrong with that. You like quick food, don't you?
Yeah. Simple. Coffee in a pot noodle, you can't beat it.
It looks like Gordon Ramsay when I wear it.
Well, we're on about different levels. I fetch bacon, fetch sausage, stuff like that. Some hot to cook, but then you go on a different level. You start doing what you'd have at home on, like with rice, curries. I wish I were more on that level.
I have been known when I was fishing before to just go full Sunday dinner.
Wow.
But no Yorkshire puddings.
Wow. And like, there's never in a million years could I ever do that on the Bankside. Not because I wish I could.
That,
but
I'm going to do with Yorkshire puddings, we're going to put that to test.
Yes.
I'm Bessie's.
You've heard it here. Well done.
No,
one day on one of the videos we're going to put him to test that.
For Yorkshire puddings, right, we'll fucking...
It's alright, go on.
We'll whisk them up, right? We'll all have to like gave a good
Do
whisk.
that again.
We should be good
Show
at
us how
whisk.
you whisk.
We should be good at whisk.
How do you whisk?
Me, I do it that way.
It's a funny face, you, when you're whisking. Yeah, so it would be good to get some decent cooking on channel, because,
We'll try it, won't we?
yeah,
We've got to try Yorkshire puddings.
in fairness, Gerard's a decent cook, but he's never cooked for me.
Has he not?
No, he does Kelsom rate meals.
Wow.
I don't know what that's all about, but he's never cooked me out. I've had food off him, just your normal stuff, bacon. But I'm on about when I'm in Kelgo's, it's
What I think he might
king
do.
prawns and all top stuff he cooks.
What I think he might do.
Well, they sleep in
Is-
van together as well.
Oh
don't
yeah,
they?
there's
Before
something
his
in it.
session, he'll go to a restaurant, order his food, put it in Tupperware tubs, knowing that Kel's coming,
Yeah.
and then pretend he's cooked
In
it.
fairness, on one of the videos he did do it from scratch. He was sending me. I will give him that. He can cook. That shocked me. How good a cook he is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've never had. I've had.
Take me out off to him.
Yeah, I've had your standard food like I do, but
I'll tell you what.
gourmet cooking, I'll call it, like what you do and that. I've never had
I
that.
think for me though, it's
I
what
tell
you
you
call
what.
it. You have to. I know it's about fishing, camping, whatever you want to call it, but you've got to live good off bank.
Yeah.
Do what you do at home.
Yeah.
Under circumstances, I mean, if you go in for a quick sesh,
Yeah.
pot noodle man.
Yeah.
Apart from
Yeah, so we've got every stage. We've got your pot noodle man and Chris.
I'll tell
We've
you
got
what
me
would
and
be
Ryan,
okay.
who's like next stage, bacon sandwich, bit of egg, but quick and done. Not really too much bothered or it, are we?
No.
On and dusted. Then you've got you and Gerard, what's a bit more gourmet and getting it all on.
You've got
so,
to.
So what are you? Get on this one. Be a good thing to get in. Send us a text. What kind of person you are? Be honest. Are you one what just? Are you a Jason? What just gets where you can survive in it, Chris? All that stuff in. You know what I mean? And don't really cook.
I've
If we
got
just
to
go
watch
up
my
here.
finger though.
Yeah, sweets, pop noodles. Are you, me and Jason, what's mediocre? I'll do a bacon sandwich thing, but we just whiz it in, done, it'll do whatever it is. Or you gourmet like Marcus and Gerard. Let us know what you are in comments, please. Looking nice, smelling good.
Hey,
There we have it, finishing product, bit of brown sauce on that. And we're on it. So when you come up from gate to come in, this is where you come into this tackle shop here. That's where you get your ticket. You pick your nets up here, your slings, everything you need is provided for you. Go on, you can learn information about all lakes and different places, different complex all over Embro, use and get on. So obviously this is Norton, Disney, so there's all different lakes. You've got one deer straight away, Billy's across. It's a massive complex, very well run. Lovely in summer. I mean, look at these benches come out for a social when you come down and food wagons open and you can have a cold beer with your mates and wherever it is you want to do. Show you this shows you quite a bit of complex. So this is good to look at. So if I step back and it shows you that. So it's showing you what lakes it's got on and thing, which is good. Not fished it that many times, been twice before. This is my third time, not caught yet. I've got another 24 hours hopefully on, but I fished stocks twice and caught both times on there. So that's one I liked. But anyway, brilliant complex and lovely place to come for a social. Spring's on its way. It looks a lovely day. We were freezing last night. It's nice in day like this, but trust me, when it gets to night time, it's cold. So don't get caught out. Get right gear on. Get warm. Get your send sorted, and get your send down to Norton Disney. Update. So we're on
Friday.
I'm forgetting days. So what you've had? I've had
Wednesday.
3 days or 2 days.
2 days.
Two
Come
days.
Wednesday afternoon.
Yep. I'm getting mixed up because we all come at separate times. So I come yesterday. So anyway, you've got to get back for sort some stuff out and things. So you're off in a minute, aren't you?
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Something different,
Good
innit?
laugh.
Yeah, it's got out with lads. I enjoyed it. Had a laugh. That's what it's about. We didn't have a fish, but it's always a bonus to have. Well, that is your bonus. Getting out's your privilege.
Yeah, definitely.
Fish is bonus.
You enjoyed it, Jason?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Getting back
Good.
on Bankside,
Just,
yeah.
I'm just knackered. I've had the
Lovely
slept.
venue, innit? We'll have to start
Yeah.
coming here more often.
I think here it's like going to a different fishery every time.
If you do it differently, yeah.
If you do it, because you've got that much to choose from.
Yeah.
So it's like
Well run and all in it, very well run, professional.
You've got loads of different lakes, so it's like going to a different fishery
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time.
Yeah. Also, what you can text in and gear thing on if you want. Suggest some lakes. Obviously, we've been to loads, but there might be some near you what you think's good. But put some lakes out there you'd like to see us to go to. And,
Yeah, we
and
need.
we'll pick some and go. know what I mean? Because I like fishing places I've not been. So if you know some lakes, what you think's are good lakes, and you'd like us to come along, and you can even come along and see us if it's your local lake. So give us a shout at some lakes, what you do. Put it in text and see how we go. So anyway, I'm still staying, and me and Marcus is still on, so we've got another 24 hours. Fingers crossed, might be able to get some
Tight
See you later, lads.
See you later.
Tight lines.
Surely can't be doing it.
He's brilliant with this. This lad's so accurate. Watch this for accuracy. Him and his pal working together as a team. That's pal's fear on Bankside.
That's what you call semi-spudding.
Alright, update. Teambrook fishing, 8 o'clock at night. In my bivvy, talked to a lot of lads. It's been packed today, loads and loads have come. Different people, some good lads, get chatting to it. That's one of the brilliant things about fishing. We all seem to be on the same wavelength, where you get chatting and it feels like you've known them years, because we enjoy the same things in life and have the same outlook and that. So anyway, it's quite a lot on lake now, a lot of pegs filled, and no fish has come out on both these lakes. So I've had Norton, had a bleed, and I tweeted a few things. I'm happy where they are. I'm leaving them tonight. I'm off home mid-morning, so hope and pray. But next time you see me on video, I'm got a fish on or explaining it, or got a video at fish. If not, it'll be at morning. So let's see how we go on. Fingers crossed, you never know. It's never over till the fat lady sings. So let's hope we get one. Morning. Just after 6. So didn't get up at night, so it can mean only one thing: no fish. So done a 48 hours, not cut out. Gotta start packing down soon when I've had make me send a bit of something to eat, have a coffee, sort things out, start packing down. Got to be off just after 9, so there's still time. It's like 3 hours. It's never over till last minute. Rod's a bit last thing I'm getting, but I can't see it happening. Not feeling confident. Been up early again, looking, hoping to throw to a fish, and on 2 days I've been here, there's been no fish whatsoever. Crash, move, or show me the whereabouts, which I like to see. So it's just been guesswork, trying to rope and see where it's going. It's been warm in day, very, very, very cold at night. Still got all my layers on, freezing outside here. I know it looks nice with blue skies behind me. It's going to be a nice day, but it's very cold. So it's been difficult. Notes come out. To my knowledge, I've asked Andy spot men, notes come out. I don't know if folks come out top of lake or thing. I'll ask and let you know, but to my knowledge, notes been out on this bit of complex, these 2 lakes. Still have been some fish out on old complex, I should imagine. But there's not many fish coming out, and there's a lot of anglers on. That's my excuse. But it is only just coming out of winter, just getting into spring. That's fishing for you. Still enjoyed it, still enjoyed getting out with it, lads. So like I say, I'll do probably one more little clip just thanking you, but unless something happens, we'll see how we go on. Well, another episode of Teambrook fishing over. This time, unfortunately, none of us managed to catch any fish. It's been hard going, but it's called fishing and not catching. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot this year, going to a lot of venues. Keep following us, keep watching, keep subscribing. Teambrook fishing.